All right, we've been talking about it all morning. We're finally getting to it. This year's Met Gala was held last night in New York at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Okay, so this year's theme was super fine, tailoring black style. And the dress code for the Met Gala was tailored for you. So think a lot of form-fitting, but beautifully accentuating pieces of clothing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Blake and I, have some picks for our favorites. So I'll just go ahead and kick mine off.
Go for it.
With Miss Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina.
You guys, she literally last year was like the year of Sabrina Carpenter, and she's continuing it into this year.
It's
she
giving.
Looks so beautiful.
It's that me espresso.
Yes, but it's like, it's Merlot, because that's the color. And I honestly, as a fellow blonde, I never thought we could pull this color off. She does it fantastically. I mean, form-fitting, what is that, a corset type thing. I'm also getting Barnum and Bailey, like Carnival Circus vibes.
No, for sure. You know what's so fat? I was thinking about this last night when I was seeing these pictures of her. To go from her like humble beginnings of Girl Meets World or whatever that remake show they had that she started on was, to go from that to like such an icon. I was watching clips of her. She was featured on SNL this weekend with Quinta, because her and Quinta Brunson have a really strong friendship. And I'm like, to just go from this random Girl Meets World character that nobody really knows to pop icon and like a favorite on SNL. It's just wild to me, like her trajectory.
Yeah. So I actually interviewed her when I lived in Los Angeles. It was via Zoom because it was that kind of time of year. But she was just still kind of climbing. There was all that Joshua Bassett, Olivia Rodrigo love triangle type thing going on. But she was so lovely. And like you were saying, from the humble beginnings to now, like, oh my gosh, girl. And I hope Barry Keoghan saw her.
Me too, because
they broke up and maybe he cheated. We don't know.
Well.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay. I was surprised by this one for me. Kim Kardashian. I really loved this look. I don't know. Like, I'm getting Cowboy Carter vibes.
That's what a lot of people on Twitter said.
The chains and the leather. But, like, there's something about that hat.
Yeah.
It's covering, concealing her eyes. So you're like, ooh, it's a little mysterious. I mean, obviously, Kim is a staple at the Met Gala. She's not my favorite celebrity, but I really think this is just a very beautifully fit garment.
I think that's what I really enjoyed about this theme and what not all, but most of the celebrities that attended did with it, is I think it was this very, like, simplistic theme that really allowed for a lot of people to shine that normally maybe look kind of crazy or too out there for the Met Gala. Because Kim's looks are like a lot of times I think more misses than good, you know? And so it was nice to see her just like very clean looking and very like, this was a very strong look on her behalf.
Exactly. And you know, a word they kept throwing around last night was dandy. Yeah. So I had to look up like what exactly does dandy mean. It's like men that dress very, I guess, flamboyant, and the hats were really a big part of that. So, okay, we'll keep going. Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas, I just loved. They just look so good together.
They're so good.
I mean, she's giving 80s Cruella de Vil with a massive hat, very cute couple, loved it. We can move right along to Miss Chapel Roan, Willard's very own. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, the pink, David Bowie, kind of.
Yeah, well, and I love that it was, again, very on theme, but also the pink was very on brand for her, so I loved that.
Yes, okay, so for my misses, as I already said, we got Barry Keoghan topping the list. I don't know, this does not look tailored, this does not scream the theme, the dress code. Hailey Bieber also just kind of, went into her closet, picked out a blazer, and was like, that's it?
So boring for what this could be.
Yeah. Exactly, and she's so naturally beautiful. Like, I don't know, it was a miss along with the E! News Fashion Police. Sophia Richie, I thought she was wearing her wedding dress.
Wait, that's actually really fair,
it's very similar to what her wedding dress is.
It's very meh to me. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so real quick to go through my picks. Okay, the first one I have is Zendaya. She is a fashion icon in her own right, and people are always really excited to see what she's going to wear. I have to admit, though, while I did really like this look, I was slightly underwhelmed.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like she always like really, really kills it on the red carpet, and this was like meant to me. So much so that I don't remember her name now, but another actress actually showed up in a very, very similar look to this. And I'm like, ooh, and people were coming for La Roche because she is famously styled by the celebrity stylist La Roche, and everyone was like, he didn't spend enough time on her this year. So that's some drama. Next up is the actor Brian Tyree Henry. I just thought this was so different, and I liked that he kind of stepped outside the box, and I liked the red as well, because we saw a lot of like black and whites, obviously kind of more typical suit colors.
Yeah.
So I like that he stepped outside the box. Diana Ross was a stunner for so many people.
That train.
The fact that she is like still around and still showing up and looking like this and getting that much respect just shows how much of an icon she has been and has stayed relevant as well. So love this for her. You talked about him earlier, about Walton Goggins. This look was just very goofy, but very on brand for him as well. I felt like I think he's wearing a skirt if I'm looking at this right.
Like how is that tailored though? I don't see, that's where I'm getting.
Well, I don't know, but I think it's just kind of fun and different, which is what I like. With men specifically, that's what I'm most like is the men's fashion. I always like when they step outside the box, and this was very out of the box. A fun couple one that I enjoyed was Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens. I liked that hers was short with like the really dramatic train, and then his was a very classy white suit, which I just really enjoyed their look together.
Yeah.
And I will say he's gotten a lot of flack in the past for kind of like dumbing down, for lack of better phrasing, like his wife's notoriety and like her fame. And I feel like he's really stepping it up lately. He showed this at the Met Gala and also at the Kentucky Derby because she had a special role there. So I enjoyed that. Okay, the most important of all and the biggest surprise he teased us earlier was Rihanna. Okay, first of all, she looks incredible. And second of all, she also seemingly announced her third child on the way with A$AP Rocky.
Yes.
So I thought this was really fun. And I'm also like, you just know you're that girl when all your pregnancy announcements are on like the biggest stages of the world. Baby number 2 was Super Bowl. Baby number 3 is the Met Gala.
Yeah.
I don't remember how she did baby number 1, but I'm like, this is crazy. Like, good for her.
I want to say it was either like a Fenty campaign or it could have been the Met Gala.
Yeah.
3 years ago, 4
Something
years ago.
too, maybe a hot take that I understand, but I'm kind of like back off. Get away from her, scram. Sorry, squirrel. You know, a lot of people are commenting that like Rihanna has not had any new music in a long time, and this has become like an increasingly annoying thing for a lot of her fans. But I'm like, here's the thing: she has been in the limelight since she was so young, and she's put out so many albums for us. I'm like, let her live her life and be domesticated and pop out these babies and be a mom if that's what she wants to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, who cares? She's still showing up. She's still showing out, obviously, and she's got other ventures she's working on anyway, like the whole Fenty brand and all the amazing things she does with that. So
she's evolving, people. Give her a break. She's evolving as a businesswoman, as a mother, maybe even as a singer. R9 will drop at some point.
At some point we'll get it. Who cares?
Don't be greedy.
Yeah, so exactly. All right, you guys, well, that's it for our Met Gala takes, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you know that our friend Mandy Fritz is somewhere in Studio B. We'll be right back.